Okay, so some things that really popped out to me was the angel of the Lord standing in the narrow path. When Jesus starts to talk about the wide road and the narrow path, instantly I started thinking about that. And then we look at the book of Revelations, Jesus is literally talking about the teachings of Balaam, which leads to that prophet who had that vision. And the angel of the Lord had a sharp sword. In the book of Revelations, it says, um, likewise, you also have those who hold the teachings of Nicolai, the Nicolaitans. Therefore, repent, otherwise I will come soon to you and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. The sword. So it goes right back to that. So, by the way, going back to Matthew chapter 7, where we talked about the narrow gate, literally right after that verse, Jesus starts to talk about the false prophets who will be in the church and will entice people to practice these things. So, Matthew chapter 7, 15, it says, "Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are furious wolves. By their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, and every bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit." So Jesus is basically saying these people do not love me. These people are trying to destroy you. They have appearance of holiness, but denying the power of God. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire, which we were talking about. An example about that in Nebuchadnezzar's dream. The tree is cut down in his dream. So every every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and is thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruits you will recognize them. True and false disciples, then Jesus starts talking about. So now there's not only false prophets, now there's false disciples. Recruiting. This is Jezebel's, this is also with Jezebel. Jezebel recruits, her disciples. So not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me, Lord, on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and in your name perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly,